people say we all came from the waters, and others say from deep inside the earth. Some say that we were sent from other planets, and that the light of the sun and stars has given us birth. But you're the fire of creation, the breath of the eternal, the rhythm in our hearts, and your words upon our tongue. Your music fills our songs and sets our feet to dancing, gives us joy-filled wisdom that is from you we have come. From you we all have come. Some say we're from a cradle of civilization. Some say we're from the most beautiful garden on earth. Some say a bird from heaven delivers our children to the mothers and fathers who long to give them birth. But you're the fire of creation, the breath of the eternal, the rhythm in our hearts, and the words upon our tongue. Your music fills our songs and sets our feet to dancing, gives us joy-filled wisdom that it's from you we have come. From you we all have come. This wondrous gift of life is a precious treasure. There's no way to express our thankfulness. The beauty of your grace we cannot measure, nor the greatest gift of all, your blessed love. For you're the fire of creation, the breath of the eternal, the rhythm in our hearts, and your words upon our tongue. Your music fills our songs and sets our feet to dancing, gives us joy-filled wisdom that it's from you we have come. From you we all have come. We all are one. We all are
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavid Vishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May Brahman protect us. May he guide us and give us strength and right understanding. May love and harmony be with us all. Om. Peace, peace, peace. And good morning. So our topic today is the Chandi Part 2. If you were here 2 weeks ago, you heard Part 1. I'll just repeat a few ideas from that lecture in case anyone was not here or you have forgotten. But basically, the Chandi, or the Devi Mahatmya, which is often referred to, is a Shakta text. It means it's from the Shakta tradition, which sees the Divine Mother as all-pervading. And of course, Sri Ramakrishna would always remind us that Brahman and Shakti are one. And so it doesn't really make any difference which way you want to look at it, whether you want to think of Brahman pervading all or Shakti pervading all. They're both pervading all because they are one. And so Shakti, we tend to think of it as two, and we think of Shakti as the power. So as Ramakrishna would say, you have the snake and its wriggling motion, and you have milk and its whiteness, and sugar and its sweetness. So you have the thing in itself, and then it's some sort of quality of it, some sort of action or attribute. So this is the idea. Now, it's often called the Shakta Gita, and they are of almost the same length, but they're really quite different kinds of scriptures. In the Chandi, what we're hearing is symbolic stories. We're not hearing philosophies and yogas and that type of thing as you would in the Bhagavad Gita, but symbolic stories. And you know, if you want people to remember things, you give them a dramatic story. That's how people get interested in things. If you just look at how many people come to a Vedanta lecture and how many go to a Hollywood film, you get the idea. you want a lot of action in order to attract people. And so the ideas here are put in symbolic stories. And the first section covered the basic story. It's one of these stories within a story, and it starts out telling about a merchant and a king who were both driven out of their homes and kingdom, respectively, but they still feel attachment and some sort of desire for the things that have been left behind, even though they were very misused and abused. So they seek an advice from a sage, and the sage tells them, well, the reason that even though you know better, you are still under the influence of Mahamaya, the great illusory power of Maya, and this is why you're struggling to get over these things. And so he's going to tell them 3 stories that has a lot of praise of the Divine Mother, and then stories of how she can protect us from evil, both internal and external. So the asuras in these stories, the demons, are symbolic of any type of evil, whether it's internal or external. These can be thought of as the impediments to not only our worldly progress and happiness, but more importantly, to our spiritual progress. The first story dealt with what might be dubbed the tamasic ego, the inability to even get going. It's just like procrastination to the utmost extent. Then the second story, which is what we ended with last time, deals with the rajasic ego, the ego that just wants to keep doing and doing. Perhaps you've noticed a tendency in yourself, if you have something important to do and you can't quite get around to doing it, you think of all sorts of other things to do. And so you just haven't been able to get to it because you've got all these other things to do, which probably weren't nearly as important as the thing that you're avoiding. Or in terms of historic things, we talked about how this would be represented by conquerors who just like to conquer because they like to conquer, and they like to be evil and mean and destroy things. Now we're taking up the third story, which is by far the longest of the 3. And it's interesting, the first 2 are found in other versions in other scriptures, different kinds of Puranic texts. You find the stories of the first 2. But this third one is not found anywhere else that I know of. And this represents a more sattvic type of ego. In this one, we run across demons called Shumba and Nishumba. Shumba represents the ego sense, the I and me. I'm the one that's important. And Nishumba represents the desire for possessions. And so they're represented as twins, because if you think you're important, then you desire possessions. And the more you possess, the more important you think you are. And so the two go together. So they have, their one redeeming value is that they appreciate beauty and art and music. And so they've gathered all the beautiful things in the world. And then two of their underlings, you could say, Chanda and Munda, happen to spot the Devi and see that she is stunning. They just think that she's an ordinary woman, and talk Shumba and Nishumba into possessing them for themselves. Now, Chanda and Munda represent false pride and boasting and ignorance and worldly desires. So when the Divine Mother is called upon to destroy these, we can think of how she can be called upon by us to destroy our ego and our sense of possessiveness and our boasting and our pride and our ignorance and so forth. And so that's really the overriding message of the Chandi, is to call on the Divine Mother. Now, you know, it's interesting, even in the Christian tradition, if you want your prayers to get to Jesus, who do you pray to? You pray to Mother Mary. So even if you might be an Advaitist, if you want your prayers to get through to the core of the universe, you pray to the Divine Mother. She's the one that will get the message through. So, because, you know, I know a lot of people come to Vedanta because of the appeal, the philosophical appeal, the Upanishads and the Gita, which are just beautifully philosophical texts that describe things in such clear terms. And so sometimes the Shakta text might seem a bit peculiar, certainly different, because it's full of a lot of drama and battles and so forth. But life is full of battles, and we've got a lot of inner demons that we need to fight. So we need to remember to call upon the Divine Mother to do this. In fact, she has 4 battles to do in this one. The previous 2 stories only involved 1 and then 2 battles. Now we're up to 4 battles that she has to do. First, she has to defeat Dhumralochana, who's a smoky-eyed one. And now you've all heard of sopranos cracking crystal glasses with their voice. Well, the Devi's going to do a lot more than that with her voice. Then the poor messenger has to come back with the understatement of all time, so be sure you listen out for that. Then the Devi is faced with the demon Raktabija, which is probably the most dramatic and terrifying scene in the whole Chandi. Raktabija has the boon that if he's wounded, every drop of his blood will turn into another demon of the same size. And so in this one, you will hear the music with a rhythmic pattern that gets increasingly fast. Bum, 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 bum. And so you get this sense of this terrifying battle scene that is going off. And then this is Kali's finest hour. She has to come and save the day. So let's see. Oh, a couple of other things. At the beginning of this, we find that, again, the Devas have gotten themselves into trouble. And as we ended the last section, the Devi promises the Devas that she will come help them whenever they sing hymns to her. So they will be singing a hymn to her, and it's probably the most famous of the hymns. It's you perhaps do it during Durga Puja or other times. It's all the Ya Devis. Ya Devi is, she's power, she's order, she's consciousness, she's everything you can think of. She's got about 27 different things that she is. And so we send our salutations to the Devi in all those aspects. In this particular musical number, you will hear a chant tune. It's the one we use in the Hollywood Temple in the morning. It's not one of the popular more budgeon-like tunes. And the hymn actually has a section before all the Devis and a little section after it. So the first section, you'll hear the chant tune first sung by the basses, then the tenors, then the altos, and then the sopranos. Then you will hear sopranos and tenors alternating with the chant tune while you hear something kind of reminiscent of what you might hear with a Bach cantata. If you're familiar with the genre of Bach cantatas, he wrote probably a couple of hundred of them, and he based them on hymn tunes. He wanted people to be able to recognize some of the music in his more elaborate music, and the Lutheran tradition was full of hymns, so he would take a hymn tune or a chorale tune and interweave it into a more elaborate structure. So that's the structure for that particular song. Then the next song is after the Devi has heard these hymns and decides that she has to go see why they need her help. She is told that Shumba and Nishumba have taken over everything, and the Devas have lost all their power. Well, she knows what the weaknesses are of these two demons. It's that they want to possess everything beautiful. So she manifests herself as this most beautiful, alluring woman that you could possibly imagine, but no hint that she's other than a beautiful woman. And so, of course, they want to possess her, and that's why they start this battle. So, and it's interesting, you know, if you watch for any Hollywood films, it doesn't matter how sophisticated the weapons, you know, if it's one of these superpower movies or a sci-fi movie, they've got all these sophisticated weapons and powers. It always ends up with a fist-to-fist combat at the end. They stole it from the Chandi. You'll find it here in this as well. So these are the things that you can look out for as you listen to this presentation, musical presentation of the Chandi.
send my chicken to my Lord Hana, and have that haughty lady drive me.
My lord, this is no ordinary woman. She easily defeated Dumalhogana and his entire army.
Chanda, Chunda, you are two great generals, go there. Take immense forces, bring her here at once. Seize her by the hair, or tie her, bind her, but do not let her escape. If you cannot do this, then let all the Asud with all their weapons strike her down in battle. You have slaughtered my dear brother. Now you will see my full rage. See how unfairly you do battle. Assume many forms. See how I deflect your wonder.
So hopefully that prepares you for the Durga Puja season. And Durga Puja will be on the 27th. There's a misprint in the bulletin. I had Sunday the 29th and Sunday's the 28th. So you might note that. Also, you can sign up in the bookshop for chanting Jai Shri Durga. Swami Swahananda said that every 100,000 Jai Shri Durgas chanted represents the energy of a Durga Puja. So we invite people to sign up for a certain number of extra japa during this 10-day period. And so it will start next Sunday. Also, the Chandi Puja will be on Tuesday the 30th, when we chant Jai Shri Durga together here in the temple from 4:52 to 6:30, representing the auspicious hour when the Devi defeats Mahisasura, the shape-shifting demon. And next Sunday, Swami Atmavidyananda will be speaking on our many selves. So I'll close with a chant. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Filled with Brahman are the things we see. Filled with Brahman are the things we see not. From out of Brahman floweth all that is. From Brahman all, yet is it still the same. Om, peace, peace, peace.